There are two common front poses for most bikini competitors. The first is a traditional front pose. To settle into this pose, start with your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Bring your left foot about an inch forward and point the toe outward. Shift all of your weight backward onto the right hip and slightly rotate your right hip backward. Your upper body is slightly leaning forward, but maintain a tall spine and tight core. Your belly button should be rotated away and shoulders are facing forward. Bring the right hand up on the top of the right hip bone. It should settle on the iliac crest with the right elbow winged forward. Relax the left arm down and away from your body. Your torso should remain cranked to give the illusion of a small waist, develop shoulders, and overall X-frame for the physique. The other front pose is staged from the side. Start with the feet about hip width apart and toes facing to the side of the stage. Keep your belly button facing in the same direction as you shift your weight into the left leg. Pop your right knee slightly. Keep a tall spine and core tight as you rotate your upper body so the shoulders are facing forward. Place your right hand on the iliac crest or top of your hip bone and wing your elbow forward. Drop the opposite arm behind you so as to not cover up your glute. This again will display an X-frame for the bikini physique. A popular transition pose that takes place after the front pose is the cutesy pose. To transition from this style front pose, slide the right foot under your body and shift your weight to the opposite foot. The right leg will be straight and the left leg will have a slight bend in the knee. Your ankles are lined up next to each other. It's important to keep your left glute high, creating a C curve at the waist, all while keeping the belly button rotated away, abs tight, and shoulders angled forward. The arms should rest down by your sides in a relaxed fashion and framing your physique. Depending on your physique, the left toe pointed forward and right hand on your hip may be appropriate to display your frame more symmetrically. Let's briefly go back to the traditional front pose. To transition from the traditional front pose into cutesy, slide the left foot toward the right, all while pivoting the right toe toward the side of the stage. All of your weight will remain on the straight right leg, and your left knee will have a slight bend. Again, keep the left glute high with the C curve in the mid-back on the left side, and relax arms down by your side. The back pose begins with feet under the hips and toes pointed toward the back curtain. The lower back is arched, glutes are pushed back, and upper body is pulled backward. The hand should be placed on the front of the legs, elbows straight, pressing hands into the legs to accentuate the tricep and rear delt development. Tilt the head upward to exude a confident stance and have a slight bend in the knees. Really sit back into the hips on this pose. Your coach will guide you on the best angles for your physique, but be prepared because as your body changes, so will your posing.